Come with us on our first ever cruise on board the MSC Virtuosa. This is a Northern European cruise where we're visiting places such as Belgium, Germany and the Netherlands. As you can see here, we're looking at the map to try and find our cabin. All these corridors look exactly the same. And here is an overview of our room. We have a cabin with a balcony towards the back of the ship. For our first night on board, we took a look around the ship. We ended up on the top deck to watch us sail away from Southampton, and then we ended up in the Butcher's Cut for our dinner, which is one of the specialty restaurants on board. The next day we had a day at sea where we took this opportunity to explore the ship some more. We looked at all the shops and all the activities that it had to offer. We spent a good chunk of the day in the arcade where we had a go on the Formula 1 car, played some virtual games, and they even had a whole bowling alley. We spent the afternoon having a couple of drinks and some food in Masters of the Sea, which is the Irish pub on board, and carried on walking around this huge ship. On day 3 we woke up in Hamburg and we got the shuttle into the town centre. We tried to get in one of the museums. I believe it was called the World of Miniatures. However, the line was nearly 3 hours long, so I do recommend pre-booking. Instead, we got some food and some drinks. We found a Hard Rock Cafe, which we like to collect the badges from, and continued to explore the town. After getting back on board, we went to the Mexican themed specialty restaurant, and then we finished off with a couple of drinks in the casino. Day 4 on board is another sea day, and we decided to get breakfast in the cafe and chocolate shop. Later on that afternoon we headed across to one of the theatres where there was a quiz and some games being played. The evening of day 4 was actually elegant night. This is where people get dressed up. You don't have to, but some people do get suited and booted. We decided to dress up, but I unfortunately didn't get any pictures or any videos of this. We spent the evening having drinks in the champagne bar and had one of the shows booked that night. And day 5 we woke up in Belgium. You dock in the port of Zeebrugge, but there's not a lot to do in the surrounding towns, so we decided to get a shuttle and a train into Bruges centre. Day 6 and we docked in Rotterdam. It was very cold, very rainy, very windy, but we jumped in a taxi straight to the centre and we had a look at the cube houses. We then headed straight into Market Thal, I believe it is pronounced. It's a hall with all different food and drink stands. Pretty much every cuisine that you could wish for or imagine is in this hall. This is when we unfortunately got the bad news that we couldn't dock at our next stop, which was supposed to be Le Havre in France. Because of the strikes happening over in France, we couldn't dock there, so we were heading back to Belgium. This was a bit gutting, but we know it can't be helped. We decided that we would spend the last day on the ship rather than going back out into Belgium, and we watched one of the theatre productions, had a couple of drinks and enjoyed the last night in the casino.